Time to move on to another daily task, or to two daily tasks actually: proofreading and enhancing text. Proofreading simply means checking our text for grammar or spelling mistakes. Enhancing text can be used again in the case that a non-native speaker wrote the text and you want to make sure that the text is transformed or enhanced to a more native speaking or native written style. For the proofreading part, I again prepared a pretty extreme example. As you see, lots of mistakes in there, spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes, and so on. With this example, I just want to show you that ChatGPT is trained in a way that it produces output without spelling mistakes and grammatically correct output. Therefore, we can just tell ChatGPT, again by adding the instruction ahead of our actual content, to check this text for grammar and spelling mistakes and to provide the corrected version of it. As you can imagine, ChatGPT does this immediately. It rephrases parts of our text, corrects any spelling mistakes, and also improves it from a grammatically perspective. So whenever you have a text that might contain some errors, or whenever you want to send out an email to a client or anything like that, you can use ChatGPT to quickly proofread the text. Proofreading is not limited to grammar and spelling mistakes only though. As mentioned, you can also add texts which are generally correct from a grammatical and spelling mistake perspective, but you can let ChatGPT rephrase the text to be written in an even better English. For this, I'm again on academind.com. This is an article written by Max, and Max, as myself, is not a native English speaker. We do our best to provide articles with correct grammar and without spelling mistakes. Still, some sentences probably could be rephrased. For this, I'll again copy the entire text and add it to ChatGPT. And now, before the actual text starts, I'll add the following information. This text was written by a non-native English speaker. Improve the text to be in line with native English. Let's see what ChatGPT makes out of this prompt. And this obviously takes a few moments as it's a very long text. But you can immediately see that if we compare, for example, the second paragraph, while you might not be working, if we scroll up here, you see that the initial version had "whilst you might not be working." The complete output contains many different minor adjustments to the text. Again, not because the initial text was wrong, but because ChatGPT, based on the dataset it was trained with, finds higher probabilities for certain phrases and certain sentences. So proofreading and enhancing text is another nice way to use ChatGPT for your daily work.